Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us here at Poda Holdings channel. We have an exciting update to run through with you guys. But first off, we're sitting here again with Ryan. Ryan, I heard you did a little bit of traveling. Tell us what the goings on are.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on. I just got back from a 10-day trip through the US and through a number of countries in Europe. I can't dive into the specifics of what I was doing over there, but I can say tremendously exciting things happening. I am just more excited than ever about the business, about the potential of Poda across, our numerous verticals in the tobacco space, the CBD space, the beyond nicotine space. I think we really have tremendous opportunities. Just from a colloquial point of view, being in Europe and seeing, how much heat not burn is really starting to make inroads into that, the environment over there, you start to see IQOS users everywhere. And I think that's something that we don't really have in North America. Most North Americans probably have never even heard of heat not burn, let alone seen somebody using it. Now in the UK and in other countries in Europe, it's really starting to catch on. And it's like you see it all the time on the streets and you see people using it. I talked to a ton of individual users. I'd see somebody and just walk up and ask them questions about it and show off the Poda device. And I think that the feedback was really incredible in terms of they love heat not burn. There's some pain points with what they're currently using. They think Poda is probably the answer to their problems and issues that they're having. And so I really think, I'm just more excited than ever to start launching our product into these markets where heat not burn is already starting to gain a foothold, as well as developing new markets where consumers really aren't aware of heat not burn and the benefits that it has over combustible smoking. I think, like I said, I can't get into the specifics of exactly, what was going on over there, but I can say tremendously exciting stuff. I think this is a fantastic time to be a part of Poda. And I'm just so bullish about the future and the blue sky that's ahead of us. So exciting time. As I can update people, I'll definitely be, putting out news releases and doing interviews like this to share all the good news that we can. So.
Perfect. Yeah, as more things come along the wire, we'll be able to share them with you guys. But Ryan, I'm glad to see you're back from your travels safe. You were evangelizing the heat not burn world. And it's interesting to see that like overseas, you're seeing a little more quicker adoption than you are here. And I'm sure that's going to change and this market's going to pick up a lot too. But I'm curious then. So tell us what else has been going on. You guys released a corporate update. Can you give us some of the highlights from that?
Well, yeah, we just wanted to do a little bit of a recap and really show that, Poda started 6 years ago. We spent the last 6 years developing the world's best heat not burn technology. We're now in the process of scaling up our production facility. We're looking forward to producing, 10 million plus of our Beyond Burn pods per month, starting to sell those into different markets around the world. We've already delivered our first order of 500,000 pods to a customer. Things are really starting to roll. I'm really looking forward to 2022 to when we can start having some significant revenue generation and moving from a development company into a real commercialization and becoming a player in the global tobacco industry. As well, there's been a number of developments on the cannabis and CBD front. We have a tremendous amount of interest from companies all over the world on using our innovative and proprietary close-ended pod technology to deliver products across a wide spectrum of offerings in markets around the world. And so, I think the intellectual property front is going very well for us. Our patents are progressing well. Our patent has been fully granted in Canada. It's moving forward in the US and in EU and in all the other countries where we've filed. And so, I think it's really a tremendous time to be a part of Poda. And, when I look at the stock side, it's a little bit frustrating that the market has, somewhat reduced our stock price. We were up at about $2.70 in July. I think that was our high. And now, trading around 50 cents Canadian. I think that's largely in part due to some people having to sell shares for completely unrelated issues. And I would say, and I think it's important to say that, I'm not selling a single share. None of our inside group is selling shares. We all believe this thing has so much more potential than where it's at right now. And so at a certain level, I think people are going to do what they're going to do, and people have to do what they have to do. And I don't fault them for that. But I do think it does represent a tremendous opportunity to participate in Poda at levels that I think are below really where they should be, and in terms of representative of the things we're doing and the blue sky we have ahead of us. So all cylinders are firing on the business side. I'm just so proud of our team and what everybody is doing as we are pulling together here to move from having developed the best product to now marketing and commercializing and earning significant revenues off what I think is hands down the best product in the heat not burn world. So, thanks everybody again for your time, for watching this, and for tuning in. And stay tuned as I can share more information. I will over the coming weeks and months.
Yeah, Ryan, it's been really interesting talking to you. We've been doing these for several months now, and we've really seen Poda really become a full-fledged company now. Like you had one concept, then you realized just how many applications you guys could apply this to. And you guys, like you said, you've been getting sales in. The momentum's really starting to pick up now. You got all these new verticals, really exciting things in the future. So Ryan, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and thank you everybody for watching. If you guys have any questions, again, don't be afraid to send them over to us. We'll happily dive into it. But for now, stay tuned for another video coming soon. Ryan, have a wonderful day.
Yeah, thanks. You too. See you soon.